What are you looking for tomorrow night in the scrimmage?
Well, I mean, guys that are ready to go make plays, and lights come on. We've installation. We know we should know what we're doing. You've had an opportunity to practice it. You have a foundation, and so see who can go make plays when the lights come on in the stadium. Who's ready for game day a couple weeks from now?
You talked last week after the first scrimmage. You weren't pleased with the quarterbacks. How did you see them bounce back this week, or what was kind of the focus there?
Well, they're coming along. They're still coming along right now. They gotta process things quicker, just decision making, which comes with reps and reps and reps and reps and reps. So hopefully they'll be better tomorrow night.
What was the process like in adding Wyatt to the roster? How did you reach out to him? Did he reach out to you? What was that like?
I guess I heard they said someone came to me, like Brad came and said, "Hey, this kid's we had a whole bunch of guys walk onto the team now, first day of school." And he said there's a kid he'd like to walk on once again into coaching. And I said, well, it'd be a great opportunity for him. If you want to learn how to coach, there's probably be a football coach. There's no better place to be than in this building.
How does that ease the demands on the quarterbacks too, with him available to scout?
I think there's 3 or 4 more of them now too, so that'll help.
Talk about your young kids, obviously having to adjust to going to class now and practice this week.
Well, I think it is an adjustment that you get used to because it's a transition. For the guys, transitioning into more on their plate, the great thing about training camp, it's all ball all the time. Now balancing the time between class and tutoring and studying and football while you continue to develop is always an adjustment, especially for younger players, and learning how to handle everything. So, but I haven't seen many issues. I think guys have handled the transition pretty well.
You mentioned a few weeks ago that numbers and number changing the lowest on your list. What about giving guys scholarships? Where does that rank, like Josiah and Keelan?
Yeah, that's a huge deal. If you have the opportunity to give guys scholarships, you have things open. Scholarships open, and there are 2 guys that have worked their tail off for the program. Been in the program going into year 4. Take care of their business in the classroom. Take care of their business every day at practice. The one never has either of them ever been in my office asking, "Hey, boy, do I get a scholarship?" What can they just showed up and worked every day. And I think if you show up and you work every single day, good things are going to happen to you in life, and that's what we try to teach all the guys within our program, and it's an example of it happening firsthand.
When you look at a guy like Josiah, who homeschooled, never played organized football, what was your reaction when he first, came on the field and really didn't know anything?
Well, I hope he'd be like, his brother John played for me. I remember one day in the summer, John came up to me and said, "Coach, I'm really worried about my spot because I'm not going to make summer workouts." I said, "That's no problem. I know you're a walk-on. You get a job." Something. He's like, "Well, I got to go to Ranger school." I said, "I trust you'll still be in good shape when you get back." I figured we were getting another. I was hoping we'd get one just like him, and Josiah has worked, done everything the right way that you'd want within the program. Maybe not the best football knowledge, but someone's going to come out and give you everything he has every